The Justice, Crime Prevention and Security Cluster is promising that violence and lawlessness will not be tolerated during the elections. The Police Ministry says more officers will also be deployed to hotspot areas to ensure that people are able to freely exercise their right to vote. Katleho Sekhotho has the story.
The Justice, Crime Prevention and Security Clusters of government note the weight and significance of this year's general elections.
The 2024 general elections are said to be the most contested in the history of this country. Overall, 70 political parties are contesting these elections. 11 independent candidates and the national contestants are around 52. In total, there are over 14,903 candidates, all vying for 887 seats in the national and provincial legislatures.
Defence and Military Veterans Minister Thandi Modise warns of the consequences of law-breaking.
In addition, the Criminal Matters Amendment Act of 2015 states that any person who tampers with or damages essential infrastructure is guilty of a criminal offense, and he or she can be sentenced to a maximum of 30 years if found guilty.
Police Minister Katleho says the safety of councillors leading up to elections is always an area of focus.
That was a sketch, especially in KZN some other time. And we'll remember that July 2018, a special team was formed to deal with political violence in the province of KZN. That team has expanded its mandate to other provinces, especially in Eastern Cape, and Mpumalanga, Limpopo, has had good successes. But basically, where it is based in KZN has a lot of successes. Almost 338 people have been arrested there. Out of 23,700 voting stations, we do have about 500 of them that are on the high risk, which means we are putting our eyes firmly on those. We have worked with the IEC, we have those that are giving us problems.
Minister in the Presidency, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, explains how security officials will also pay attention to any threats coming from social media.
We continue to monitor social media in terms of the things that are not allowed in terms of our law, but also to pick up fake and misinformation so that it can be communicated that information is fake and it's incorrect or inaccurate. And I must clarify that work is done under the GCIS and not the state security agencies so that you don't conflate the roles.
Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi has assured citizens that they will be served even during the elections.
On the election day, as the statement said, all Home Affairs offices will open as long as voting stations are open. Any person who might have a mishap with their ID, either it get lost the day before, or they get mugged, or it burns in fire, or floods, etc., will have a right to go to any Home Affairs office to collect what you call a TIC, Temporary Identification Certificate, which the IEC accept.
Overall, the cluster reminds citizens that no one has the right to intimidate and prevent others from exercising their right to vote for a party of his or her choice. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Katleho Sekhotho in Pretoria.